Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be talking about vision boards, how to create your 2024 vision board, how to use a vision board, and I will be showing you exactly how I make mine because I'm going to make it right now here with you guys. Vision boards are a tool I have been using for a few years now, and they have proven to be very effective with what I accomplish in my life. And so I wanted to share my tips and tricks and hopefully give you some inspiration as to how you can create your vision board. So let's get started. I'll show you exactly what you need to create your vision board. So here are the supplies that you'll need. You will need either a poster board, or if you are an avid journaler like I am, I have a designated page in my journal to create my vision board on, so that way I see it every day. So whether you use a journal or you use an actual poster board, you want it to be something and somewhere where you will see it every day. Then, of course, you have your pictures, whether it's just on printer paper like I have it, or you're printing it on actual photo paper. I have a few pages here. I'll show you everything that's in here. A glue stick or tape, scissors, and then maybe a pen. All right, so the first step is to cut out all of your pictures for what you want on your vision board. So here are all of mine. I'll go over each one just to share with you guys and let you know kind of what they mean. Some are very specific and some are more general. The first two things going on my vision board for 2024 is YouTube related. So my goal is in the year of 2024, reaching or surpassing 10,000 YouTube subscribers and also getting more YouTube sponsorships. So at the time of filming, I currently have 1,200 YouTube subscribers. Which I'm very proud of because I just started this channel in November 1st, and it's currently December, what is today's date? December 19th. And I also just received my very first YouTube sponsorship. So that video is coming soon in just a few weeks, but I would like to continue getting sponsorships, not just from anyone, but from companies that I genuinely like working with. I've had a few offers and I've turned them all down until recently. So that's very, very exciting. I finally had a company reach out to me that I genuinely like. So that is the goal for my YouTube channel. I want to keep it growing. I want to keep building this community. So 10,000 YouTube subscribers or more by the end of 2024 and more YouTube sponsorships. Next on my vision board is a more structured exercise routine. This is something that I did a great job of in 2022. In 2023, I kind of, went on and off. And then here lately towards the end of the year, I'm very active, but I definitely don't have a regimented routine and I'm starting to miss that. So I am definitely going to be focusing on this. In fact, I am going to be doing a mini cut in the beginning of 2024, and that is going to be all about my nutrition and exercise routine. So I will be filming that. I'll vlog it for you guys so you can kind of see what I'm doing. But yes, this is something I definitely want to focus on in 2024, is getting back into a good exercise routine. Next up is I want to do more touristy things in my own city. I moved to Las Vegas this year, just a few months ago in September, and I love Las Vegas. There's so much to do. There's so many amazing people. And I really do want to just enjoy more entertainment, more shows, more of the touristy things that Vegas has to offer. I want to go and have dinner at the Top of the World restaurant in the Stratosphere. There's also another restaurant here in the Paris hotel called Vanderpump, where the whole theme is a rainy night in Paris, and I love that. I want to do more shows. I want to see more concerts. I just want to enjoy the Strip more. So I'm definitely going to be focusing on being a tourist in my own city. Next up are my two travel related things, one specific and one that is more general. So specifically, I want to go snorkeling. I want to go snorkeling in the Caribbean. I want to go with my whole family. So me, my husband, and my kids. I would love to do this. So this is my specific thing that I want to do as far as travel, is I want to go somewhere in the Caribbean and travel with my kids and take them somewhere where they can snorkel and see beautiful sea life. My more general or vague thing going is just travel in general. You can see here it's the whole world. I don't know where else I want to go, but I do know I want to take some pretty amazing trips this year. So more travel, but specifically snorkeling in the Caribbean. I think it's good to do both specific and non-specific things on your vision board, just depending on what you know about yourself. If you know specifically you want to go somewhere or do something or achieve something, then definitely put it on there. But if you think it's more of like a feeling or a general vibe of something, or you're just not too sure on the specifics, then put a general idea on your vision board. I think it's better to put it on there and have it be vague than not put it on there at all. Next up, I want to make more money this year. 2023 was a big year for me. At the beginning of the year, I was still a financial advisor with a big firm. I ended up leaving the firm to start my own coaching business, and that's done very well. And then now, on top of that, I have started YouTube. And so, the goal for 2024, this is going to be the first full year of me being self employed. I left my firm in May of this year of 2023. So, 2024 is going to be the first full year that I am completely self employed. And yeah, I've got some monetary business goals here. So it's not necessarily the money itself, it's more what the money provides. So more money equals more options, more freedom, more experiences, more choice, and that's definitely what I want. And this is another one that's kind of more general. I don't have a specific dollar amount. I just know that I want to make more than I did in 2023. Next up, I want to add more to my luxury collection, specifically Chanel. I have Chanel perfume. I have a Chanel charm, but I do not have a Chanel bag. 2024 feels like the year that I will be buying myself my first Chanel bag. Everything else on here is kind of more general. I would like to add more items from different brands, but I don't really have anything specific in mind other than 2024 feels like the Chanel bag year. One day, I would also love to buy my dad a Rolex. So that's on here too. My next teeny tiny one is just a word. I don't think it all has to be pictures. It can be words, phrases, quotes, but my word for 2024 is ease. I want to make my life feel easy, whether it's personal or business related. Ease is the word for 2024. So setting myself up for success, whether things are more automated or I put less pressure on myself to have a specific schedule when it comes to videos or courses or whatever the case is. I want to be successful, but have it be easy. So ease is my word for 2024. Last but certainly not least are home related things. So I just moved to Las Vegas a couple months ago, and we are in a rental right now, which is fine, but man, the house we owned in Arizona was absolutely beautiful. It was like a little oasis. We just didn't love the town we were in. So we just sold that house. We just closed on it about 2 weeks ago. And now we are renting until about September, October of 2024. But sometime a little before then, we're definitely going to start the process of buying a home. So I would love to find a home. This will focus. So I would love to buy a home kind of this style. I love the tile roof. I love the color of the house. I love the fact that it has a pool, a big backyard. I want it to feel like a little oasis, like a resort. At my old house, I did have a pool and hot tub and a huge yard, and I loved it. So I definitely want that again. I want a pool. I want a hot tub. I want a big yard for myself, for the kids, for my dogs. And then I also want a vintage library. I have an antique video coming out soon, and you'll see some really awesome, super old books that I found. I would love to have, just simply for the aesthetics and the cool history part of it, a library of really old vintage books, books that are a couple hundred years old. I just think they're beautiful. Ideally, I would like to have this in my home office. In my home office, I would love to also double as a bird room for Louie. And for those of you that don't know, Louie is my green-cheeked conure who I recently got. And my husband also wants a cockatiel, so he may be getting a bird too soon. And yeah, I would love to have either in my office, or if we have a real big house, a totally separate room. But I would like to have either in my office or a separate room dedicated to the birds, where they have their cages, but they also have some trees to perch on, and they just have more room with a door that I can open and close. So that way they have their own designated place to sleep where the lights can go off. Parrots actually need 12 hours of sleep at night, which is hard to do if they are in your room, because us as humans don't usually get 12 hours of sleep. So it's also going to make it easier to separate the dogs from the birds. I also would love to get new bedroom furniture. I want to feel like a princess. I love this neoclassical look, anything that feels princessy and vintage, and I just love the elegance of this style. And right now I'm not super crazy about my bedroom furniture, so when we move into our new house, I would love an upgrade on all of my furniture. Also, a dream closet. My husband built me my dream closet in our old house, and now being in a rental with a very, like, I guess, normal cookie cutter closet, I am not a fan. But in our new home, whether it comes with an amazing closet or we need to build one, I would love to have an island like this. I would love to have it also look very like white and gold with marble and anything that makes me feel very princessy. I definitely want a big, beautiful closet where I can display my luxury items and also just have like a nice place to get ready. So I have done my vision board on an actual poster board before, but I have also done it in my journal before. And I find I just really like it in my journal better because I see it every morning when I journal. And I don't know, it's just kind of a special spot for me. And I love to check things off my vision board as they happen as a part of my morning routine when I journal. It just makes it super exciting. So I have my name here, year 2024. I have a peacock on this year's journal just because I don't know, I love birds. So yeah, I just thought it was pretty, and it's gold, which is my favorite color. So when I was creating my journal, this is a custom journal, I designated a spot here, 2024 vision board, with the quote, live your luxurious life, because that is what I intend to do this year. So now we're just going to take everything we have and put it here on the vision board in whatever way makes you feel good. And then typically what I do is as things happen, I say, if I have this here, as things happen, I'll write the month that it happened and then put a little check mark. And it is so cool to just gradually watch all your dreams for the year come true. So I'm going to start gluing everything on here. And as I'm doing so, I'll just kind of talk about vision boards and what made me start using them and all that good stuff. So I created my first vision board in 2021, and I wasn't really super serious about it. I just kind of did it for fun, and I didn't really put a lot of thought onto what I put on there. And so there were some things on there that happened, and then there were some things on there that didn't happen. And I don't know, I just really wasn't that energetically invested in it. But it did get really exciting whenever things on there would happen and I could check things off. So the next year, I decided that I would take it more seriously and be more intentional with what I was putting on there. And that is the year where I made my vision board in my journal. And I am not kidding. So that was 2022. Every single thing, even the crazy stuff, every single thing that I put on that vision board came true. Every single thing happened. And I was like, oh my goodness, the power of intention and visually seeing your goals every day and just checking things off as they happen get you so excited, and it motivates you more to work towards what it is that you want. So after that, I was totally hooked, and I was so excited for the next year, which would be 2023. And I made my vision board on a poster board, and just because it gave me more space. And the majority of things on that vision board have also happened, which is amazing. You can hear Louis in the background. He's calling me. So the majority of things happened, but I must say it's harder for me to have the vision board on a poster board just because I don't see it every day. You can hang it up in your room, but for me, I hung it up and it kept falling down. And then so I just kind of like put it near my journal area, and I just didn't really look at it every day. Whereas with the journal, I feel like I can just, I don't know, it's just easier for me to look at it every day. And so that's just what works best for me. So this year I decided I would do it in my journal again. I think too, it's really important to not let other people's opinions or judgments get to you with what you decide you are going to have in the new year. So if you have some really crazy ambitious goals and people are like, "Whoa, okay, let's reel it in a little bit." No. Do not listen to them. It's okay to put something on your vision board and have it not necessarily happen in that year. So then you put it on your board again for the next year and the next year. And maybe it happens in 3 years instead of 1 year, and that's okay. But I don't think you should ever limit yourself or limit your goals or limit what you want just because somebody else thinks it seems a little out of reach. Maybe it's out of reach for them, but doesn't mean it's out of reach for you. If you are new to creating a vision board and maybe it just feels a little weird to you or a little awkward, or you're like, oh my gosh, how am I even going to make this stuff happen? Put something on there that you are excited for the new year that you know will most likely happen. So something that doesn't seem like too far of a stretch, simply because it conditions your mind to know that, okay, here's the thing I wanted to do. I put it on this vision board. I saw it every day. It happened. I checked it off. And you start to make that connection with what I put on this vision board does come true. This does work. It does come to fruition. So I am putting these on here in no particular order. I don't put them in order of like most importance. I don't put them in order of what I think will happen first. I just kind of put them on there in whatever way feels good. Now, some people make beautiful vision boards where they really like decorate them and have glitter and stickers, and they're absolutely beautiful. And I think if you are all about the aesthetic, go for it. Make it as beautiful as you want or as simple as you want. It's just whatever feels good to you and works for you, because this is your vision board and your goals and your achievements and what you want for your year. If you have friends or family that is also open to creating a vision board, or you know that they already do that type of thing, they already create vision boards or mood boards, sometimes they're called. It is a lot of fun to do it with somebody and to talk about your dreams and goals together for the year. And it kind of gives you some more inspiration of what you might want for your year. So I think it's fun if you can like get together on New Year's Eve or something with your friends or family and create the vision board together is a really fun thing. So vision boards can be things you want to accomplish, things you want to learn about, places you want to go, people you want to meet, events you want to attend, just really anything that you want for your life. Another thing that's fun too is as you see your goals and what you want for the year in picture form, in a visual form, it kind of gets your wheels turning a bit on like, how can I make this happen? What can I do now to make sure that I achieve this thing or get this thing or do this thing or travel to this place? So for example, for me on this board with my snorkeling, maybe I should buy some snorkel gear. Maybe that'll motivate me more to find a way to make that happen, to find a place to go or something like that. Or if you have an exercise goal, which I think a lot of us do around New Year's, you know, do you need to go buy some weights for your home? Do you need to go join a gym? Do you need to join some kind of fitness membership? Do you need to find a workout buddy? Do you need to find a new route that you can walk in the mornings? Something I would love to do with you guys too is just to prove how effective vision boards can be. I'm making this vision board with you guys right now, and as things happen throughout the year, as these things come to fruition, I'm going to start checking them off and showing you guys in my YouTube videos. So randomly throughout the YouTube videos over the next year, you'll see me bring this baby out and check things off as they happen. I believe in vision boards so, so much, and it's just because of the experience that I've had with them. And I will say the more intention you have behind them, the more likely you are to achieve the things on them. If you're just kind of picking random things for the sake of picking them, or you're just kind of creating it because a friend did it and so you want to as well, but your heart's not really in it, I think it's not as effective as if you are truly being intentional with every single thing you put on your vision board, and you do it with the energy of this is what you expect to happen in the next year. So there we have it. There is my 2024 vision board with all of the things I want to have happen in the year of 2024. So some are specific, some are not so specific, some are more ambitious feeling than others. But I believe in all of the things that I want. So this is what my year will look like because that is what I decided it'll look like. So if you are open to it, please share with me in the comments, what did you put on your vision board, or what do you intend to put on your vision board? What feels the craziest or the most scary? What feels super easy? Where do you want to go? Did you have any amazing travel destinations that you put on there? I would love to hear what other people have for their vision board for 2024. It definitely gives me some inspiration and some good ideas of things that I can try to accomplish in 2024 as well. And yeah, we can be vision board buddies. But really, if you put something on your vision board, or you have a goal that you've been wanting to achieve for a long time, and there are just people out there that are trying to kind of water it down and say that it's crazy or it's too ambitious, please put it on your vision board anyway, and just know that I am cheering for you. If nobody else will be your cheerleader, I will be your cheerleader, because I know what it's like to have people tell you what you're doing is crazy and you do it anyway and it's super successful. And now they look pretty silly, don't they? After telling you it's not going to work, and then bam, it works. There's no such thing as a goal or dream too big. So please follow your heart, as cheesy as that sounds. Put it on your vision board and know that I am cheering you on. So pop open a bottle of champagne, create your vision board, and set the intention to have a fantastic year in 2024. My husband and I actually started this tradition last year, where we bought a bottle of Dom Perignon, and we've never had Dom Perignon before. I used to not understand why some champagne is ridiculously expensive, like hundreds of dollars, and other champagne is like 12 bucks. There's a difference. There's such a difference. It's so good. The really high-end stuff is so good. Obviously, for most people, it's not practical to buy that all the time, but we decided that we would do this every year. So last year, we bought a bottle of Dom Perignon, and we made a toast that 2023 would be an amazing year, the best year we've had so far, and it was. We've accomplished an insane amount of things in 2023. And we know that 2024 is just going to get better. So again, we are going to go buy a bottle of Dom Perignon to toast to the new year. So we'll have that on New Year's Eve, and yeah, start our fabulous year. So whatever tradition you have, if you don't have a tradition, make one. Pop open that champagne, pour a glass of wine, have a cup of tea, create your vision board, and set the intention for a fabulous year. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like the video if you've been finding my content helpful. It would mean the absolute world to me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. I hope it got you motivated and inspired, and it has you feeling ready to create your vision board for 2024. I hope you have a fabulous new year, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.